Morning friends, welcome back. How are you all today? Hope all of you are fine. I am Pratap sir teaching you 8th class English lessons. We are in unit 1 and I have already taught you the first lesson, that is the tattered blanket, and the second my mother poem. Now we are in C reading, that is letter to your friend. C reading, letter to a friend. There are two types of letters. The first one is formal letters. Formal letters are also known as official letters. Official letters. Official letters are the letters we write to different officers, job applications, or any other complaint letters, letter to news editors, newspaper editors, and so on. All these come under, even business letters also come under formal letters, which are also known as official letters, and they have got their own format of writing letters. Second type of letters are called informal letters. Informal letters. Informal letters are also known as personal letters. They are also known as personal letters. Personal letters are the letters that we write to our parents, relatives, friends, and so on. Okay? So how to write formal letters and how to write informal letters, that we'll discuss in the next session of our class. Today we'll study the lesson, that is a letter to a friend. Okay? Generally, do you write letters to your friends? Tell me, do you write letters to your friends these days? No? Why? Why don't you write letters to your friends? What stops you from writing letters to your friends or relatives or parents? Yes, these days you have got the facility of using mobile phones, right? You use mobile phones and you communicate with anyone at any place within no time. So mobile phones have replaced the letters these days. Okay. But in olden days, how did people send information from one place to another place? Information to their parents or relatives or even friends who are far away. How did they send information from one place to another in those days? Yes, they used to write letters. They used to write letters. And you think letters are outdated now. But no, they are not at all outdated. Letters are still important in our lives. We should know how to write letters. Okay. Now we have got the postal department. Postal department under central government. The postal department helps us to send our letters to reach their destination. At any place, to any place. Our letters are carried by this postal department even today. The postal department also is giving us many other services other than sending our letters to different places in the country. Now, we will go into this lesson, letter to a friend. Now, in your childhood, maybe you have done so many interesting activities. So many interesting activities at home as well as at school. For example, maybe some of you play cricket in front of your house or on the road at your house. Some of you may go to a pond for swimming during holidays time. Some of you may go into a fruit garden. You may climb trees, guava trees, mango trees, and when the owner comes, you come down from the tree very fast and you run away from that mango tree, mango garden. All these interesting activities you do in your vacation time, holidays, or from your house you also may visit your relatives, attending different functions, marriage day function or birthday function and so on. Different functions you attend along with your family members. And at school also, apart from your studies, you also do many other activities which you always keep in your mind. Sometimes you quarrel with your classmates. Yes or no? Sometimes you quarrel with your classmates. And you also participate in sports activities, or you also participate in other cultural activities like singing, dancing, or other competitions, essay writing competition, quiz competition, elocution competition. In so many competitions you participate, or sometimes you participate in picnics, excursions, or you participate in science fair. You go to your district headquarters or state headquarters, you exhibit your science exhibit. Sometimes you may win prizes and you keep those prizes with you as your sweet memories. Okay, so like this you have so many interesting activities at home as well as at school in your childhood days. But after a few years you complete all your education and you enter into your professional life. Enter into your professional life. Then your life becomes very busy. Very busy. Every day you have to rush to the place of your work, to your office or to your school or college for teaching. Again in the evening you come back home with tired faces. Maybe you will not find much time to spend with your family or with your relatives because of your busy life in the city. So in this lesson also we are going to read like these things. In those busy life you miss so many things in your life, real life. In this lesson is about Ramesh and Suresh. These two are the characters. And Ramesh lives in Hyderabad city. Ramesh lives in Hyderabad city with his family doing a job. Whereas his childhood friend, his classmate Suresh lives in his Manikonda village, in his native place which is known as Manikonda village, where Ramesh and Suresh spent their childhood studying together in the same school in Manikonda village. Later, when Ramesh completed his education, Ramesh moved to Hyderabad and he became very busy, living busy life in Hyderabad with his family, doing job and so on. And once Suresh happened to go to Hyderabad. At that time, Ramesh could not meet his childhood friend Suresh because of his office work. He had a meeting in his office, so he could not meet his friend Suresh. That is why Ramesh writes a letter to Suresh. Ramesh writes a letter to Suresh apologizing, saying sorry for not meeting him when he came to Hyderabad. In the same letter, Ramesh also tells all his childhood memories and the things he missed in the city life, in the mechanical life or in his professional life. So it is a very interesting lesson. We shall read this letter. This letter is written by Ramesh to Suresh. Okay? All those who have got your textbooks, please you can open your textbooks, page number 15, Unit 1 CD. I'll read and explain. Follow it in your textbooks and you can ask any doubts or any meanings you don't understand. Please feel free to ask me. This is Ramesh. I apologize for not meeting you during your visit to Hyderabad last week. I feel sorry that I could not meet you when you visited Hyderabad last week because at that time I had a meeting in my office. Then he remembers all his childhood memories, sweet memories, happy days. Both of them spent together. He says, I remember how we enjoyed our childhood days in lived side by side in that village, and they enjoyed playing together, studying together, and so many other things. Every day we played together in our garden. They had a garden and they spent so much of time playing in the garden, sometimes plucking guavas and eating. They enjoyed their childhood in that village. Which village? Manikonda village. Our family was very big. There were 12 members in our family. It says our family was very big. How many members were there? 12 members. A joint family. I think you know what is a joint family, where grandparents and parents, children, all of them live together, aunts, uncles, their children, all of them live together. That's called a joint family. So there were 12 members in the family. I remember how we played in the moonlight. Do you also sometimes, do you like to play in the moonlight? When there is a full moon, bright moon, come out of your house and play some games, outdoor games? Yes. So this Ramesh and Suresh also played some games in the moonlight. Our grandmother used to give us fruit and biscuit. At night, grandmother used to call them and give them something to eat, like fruits and biscuits. Okay. Our grandpa used to tell us fairy tales about princess, warriors, and the village boys and so on. Grandfather used to tell them bedtime stories before going to sleep. Grandfather used to tell them bedtime stories. Stories about fairy tales, about angels and so on. Fairy tales about princes, warriors, kings, such type of stories. Stories from Ramayana, Mahabharata. These stories were narrated before going to bed. So all these stories help us to know our Indian culture, moral values, the values we have to inculcate in our lives. We learn such great values from our grandparents if we live in joint family. Again, Ramesh tells, now I am working at Microsoft, a software company. Ramesh is in Hyderabad, working in a software company, Microsoft company, as a computer programmer. He is working as a computer programmer in Microsoft company. I am married and we have a child. Ramesh married and he had a child also. My wife works at Dell Hyderabad as system analyst. His wife also is working. She is working in Dell company as system analyst. You know, the city life is quite busy. All of you know. Some of your parents may be working in the city. And how do they spend their daytime? Morning they get up very fast, they get ready, they eat their breakfast, pack their lunch and start moving to the city. Morning till evening, they work in their office, they become tired, they are tensed, and in the evening they come back home very late with tired faces, faded faces. That is the mechanical life some of your parents are living these days. Those who are working in the city, especially if both father and mother are working, it is really a mechanical life, a busy life. We start in the morning, leave our child in the baby care center and come back in the evening with faded faces. Early morning we start, leave their baby in the baby care center, small baby. There's no grandparents to look after the baby. So we leave the baby in baby care center, rush to their offices, work there till evening and come back in the evening very late with faded faces, dull faces, tired faces. We hardly find time to sit together. In the evening also, both husband and wife don't sit together to relax, to chit chat, or they don't spend their time with the baby because they should get ready for the next day. Prepare what they have to prepare for next day, they have to plan and get ready. So they don't have much time even at home to spend together. How disgusting, how disappointing, how sad it is, life in the city, mechanical life. We We work with computers, think like computers and live like computers. In the office, they are working with computers, thinking with computers and living just like computers or living like robots. Artificial life, not real life. We have forgotten our family altogether. We don't even think about their parents who are in the village because they are busy in the city. This is city life, very busy life. It is a mechanical life. Just they want to work and earn money. That is city life. So all these things Ramesh is writing in his letter to his friend Suresh. I remember how we played. Now he's thinking about the childhood days, what games they played in their childhood. I remember how we played gilli danda, hide and seek, and kabaddi. We also play some outdoor games at your house. At least during holidays, we play kabaddi, cricket. Any other games do you play? Most of you play computer games. Yes or no? Or you play games in your mobile phone. But in those days, ask your parents or grandparents, they tell that they played games outdoor, kabaddi, hockey, gilli danda, hide and seek, such games, very interesting. But unfortunately, you miss some of these games. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. We used to go to the tank and swim there. Here we live in an apartment where there is no room to play. You know about city. There are so many tall or big apartments which consist of hundreds of flats and there is absolutely no place for children to play. Their room is their entire world, just like frog in a well. They don't know who is living in the next door. There is no ground to play any outdoor games. So that type of life is living in the city. Then, our flat is our world, just like well for a frog. Their flat or their apartment is their entire world, just like frog living in a well and thinks that the well is the entire world. How happy we were in our school. Going back to school days. Ramesh says they spent memorable days, happy days in the school. We used to sit in the same row, did all the work together and took part in the events. They sat in the same row, same bench and they participated in so many events. They studied together, participated in all activities and sometimes they also won prizes. And he mentions about one prize. I remember how Padmanabhaya sir, our class teacher, appreciated us when we got the first prize in the district science fair. Both Ramesh and Suresh participated in the district science fair and they got the first prize. They came back to their school with their shield, first prize in science fair, and their principal, their class teacher, Padmanabhaya sir, appreciated all them on the stage and appreciated them for winning the prize for the school. Those were his memorable days, happy days in the childhood, in his childhood. I remember we went on a picnic to Koil Sagar. They went for picnic. There also they enjoyed picnic. We went boating. Our tour to Sri Salem was memorable. They also went to Sri Salem. Beautiful scenery. Big dams, Sri Dam, across Krishna River, all that they enjoyed. Still I remember the green hills full of trees that almost touch the sky. Beautiful forest, green forest, tall trees touching the sky, almost touching the sky. I remember the roaring of the Krishna River at the dam, the loud noise made by the Krishna River when it is coming down. There is nothing here. I wonder at my child's silence. He always sits in front of the computer and plays games, never caring for anyone. My child does not know anyone, does not go out to play. He sits in front of his computer and he always plays computer games. He is busy with those computer games. Okay, children, we'll continue the lesson in our next session. Okay, all the best to you.